Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gaddy Booth for Manchester 31 Boxing, with tonight's main sponsor, GPS Projects, proudly presents 4 rounds of boxing in the middleweight division. Our timekeeper at the belt for this contest is Stephen Pucci. Our referee in charge scoring the action is Andy Brook. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our officials. If you're ready to welcome our boxers, please make some noise! Introducing first and boxing out on the blue corner. This afternoon he is wearing the black shorts. He weighed in at 165 pounds. This afternoon is his 26th contest as a professional, originally from Vilnius, Lithuania. Now boxing out of Liverpool, the Baltic Bomber, Genadij Krajevskij. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent, boxing out of the red corner. He's wearing the white shorts, trimmed with gold. He weighed in 165 pounds and 4 ounces. His perfect professional record reads 1 win from 1 contest. Introducing from Oldham, Leyton Collymore. And I think we'll now give his final instructions to both boxers.
All right, we've just heard the final instructions. It's fight night at the AJ Bell Stadium, but it's actually not fight night, it's fight afternoon. Manchester 31 Promotions, and I'm Aky Karim. I'm joined by Dan Murray. We've got Leyton Collymore in there in his second pro fight, very popular lad, training out at Northside Gym, and we got one of everyone's favourite journeyman on the scene, Genadij. So Dan, bit of a good atmosphere for this one?
Yeah, got some good support, hasn't he, Leyton? This is the first time I've seen him. He looks quite relaxed. He looks quite well schooled, nice jab.
Yeah, nice loose jab there, you know, as in loose, as he carries it nice and low and he just relaxed with it.
Yeah.
But he steps on it there nicely. And Leyton's got a background in martial arts, Muay Thai. He's been there and seen it in the Muay Thai world.
I think you can tell, I think he's very relaxed. He doesn't strike me as someone as this is his second fight. He looks quite relaxed, quite confident. He's taking his time, switching southpaw. Just having a nice little look at Genadij at the minute.
Yeah, nice body shot in there.
Yeah.
Genadij's tough though, so we'll have to break him down a bit. But
he's tough, but Leyton's got a good selection of shots. I'm quite impressed with it. He mixes it to the body quite well. He's got a good uppercut and he's got a good jab as well. Nice change of angle there.
Genadij nice and compact, and he's actually looking for the right hand over the top, isn't he? So Leyton just needs to be careful of that one. But yeah, Leyton nice and loose on his feet, bouncing around. He's warming into this nicely, hasn't he?
Yeah, Leyton needs to be switched on, but he's got very good footwork. He just finds a way of stepping back when Genadij comes for that overhand right.
Now, very experienced corner over there, Joe Penn. And he's got his old man in the corner as well. You know, a very proud family. They're fully behind him, and you can definitely be able to hear his mum cheering. Got to give her a shout out. Shout out to Angela.
Yeah, Joe Pennington been about 100 years, hasn't he?
I think it's more than that.
Yeah, he's seen it all, Joe. Very, very good coach.
I think he was around when you was boxing, wasn't he, mate?
Yeah, and that was about 105 years ago, so yeah.
A few jabs back and forth there, Leyton just leading off with the left hook.
The key to a fight like this, to making it easy anyway, is the jab. If Leyton just keeps on his jab and works the jab, he'll make it an easy night's work. If he starts getting involved with Genadij loves to fight, doesn't he? So
yeah, Genadij loves it. He loves it like that, like box style.
So Leyton's just got to be disciplined. He's got to cover up when he needs to cover up and get on the jab and just try and open him up.
Well, you know, Genadij's come here and he's come here to make it competitive, hasn't he? Look at this. I mean, he's getting some of his own shots off as well.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to see. Good body shot there
nice
from
body
Leyton.
shot.
Oh, a nice left uppercut through the middle as well there.
Fantastic. He's got a good selection of shots, Leyton. Just like to see him stay in the jab a bit more and not get involved, not let Genadij get close and fight him.
It's an exciting first round though.
Yeah, very good.
Alright, here we go into round number 2, and if round number 1 was anything to go by, this could be a fun fight, this one.
Genadij's just putting the pressure on at the start of the second round. Maybe he fancies having a bit of a tear up.
Yeah, well, you know when you see them throwing the double jab and looking low, you know that the right hand's coming over the top, don't you?
Just want to see Leyton a bit busy with this jab now, just to keep it nice and long. Don't let Genadij get close, because when he gets close, he throws in flurry of shots, doesn't he? He's quite busy.
I think Leyton might be looking for the the half step back and uppercut as well, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? He's showing a few different looks. He's now he's coming forward now.
Yes.
Switching it up.
Sometimes in a fight like this, when you start enjoying it, you can show a bit too much, you can try a bit too much, where it's just get back to your bread and butter, work behind the jab and just break him down slowly. Lovely.
That was a nice body shot there at the end of the combination. Genadij walks him back into the ropes. Baltic Bomber, that's a good nickname, that, isn't it? The Baltic Bomber. Oh, I thought it was just going to be 1 or 2 shots, but he's really put the pressure on there with a nice flurry. And Genadij does the right thing, just ties him up, and I think there's a cut. There's a cut to the inside of Genadij's left eye, I believe. And Leyton going through the gears here.
Absolutely, very, very impressive. Didn't know he had that in him. He's just kind of one pace, and then he just there.
Yeah, because he looks so loose and relaxed.
Lovely.
You didn't realise he could go through the gears like that.
Not at all. That is very, very impressive.
Very impressive.
Like I said, he's got a very, very good selection of shots. That uppercut's very good. He works the body really well.
And Genadij, in true Baltic Bomber fashion, he stays there and he's just ready to go again, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he's as keen to come forward now. I said after feeling that, he's just
accurate. Very accurate shots, aren't they, Dan?
Yeah. Thinking he's starting to enjoy it now a little bit, Leyton. I think he knows he can hurt Genadij, so he's just picking his moments now.
And now we've seen that he can go through the gears like that. You know that you're almost expecting it, aren't you? Half expecting it.
And I think Genadij's half expecting it, and I think that's why he's on the back foot going back now. But that was very, very impressive the way he went through the gears.
Genadij did sneak a little right hand in there himself, but I think that the blood is actually trickling into his eye a little bit as well, and it's in a bit of an awkward position. But Leyton's not letting him off the hook at the minute.
No, it's definitely the Leyton in it, but he's very careful. He's got to be switched on.
But he blocked that really well, Dan, as well. Genadij tried to throw a left hook, and Leyton got the hands up nicely. That's a good round there. Very good round.
Very, very good round there. Very impressed with Leyton.
Alright, here we go into round number 3. We're at the AJ Bell Stadium for the Manchester 31 Promotions show. And we are seeing a very exciting fight here. Leyton Collymore in there against Genadij. And in the last round, Leyton really did put it on Genadij, didn't he? Yeah. Just have a look at the cut now as well, Dan.
Yeah, it's a very, very impressive second round. Leyton's not the sort of guy you'd look at and think he's had 2 fights. He looks very, very experienced in there. He's got a great defence, his footwork's good. He knows when to block, he knows when to step back, and he knows when to go through the gears. Very, very impressive.
And if you're saying that, because you are a right miserable sort, aren't you? If you're saying that, it must have impressed.
I'm only miserable when I'm with you. But I suppose who wouldn't be miserable next to your good looks?
Well recovered, Dan, well recovered.
And your big wallet.
Big wallet? I need to see Gary for me wages, where is he? But yeah, Leyton just back on the job now, and you just feel at some point he's going to go through the motions again with the fast hands.
Yep. Those uppercuts are
yeah, they are, and those are really short the way he threw them as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to block those and counter those.
Well, uppercuts are a dangerous shot to throw because you can leave yourself exposed, but when he's throwing them nice and compact and short, he's not giving Genadij the opportunity to counter him.
Yeah, but that's exactly how you throw them. Nice and short and sharp.
Not how you throw him.
No, I throw him those.
But no, it's just perfect at the moment from Leyton. It's just taking your time, nice and sensible, and just picking your moments. And what's impressed me with Leyton is when you have the sort of success he had in the second round, sometimes you can get a bit overexcited, you know what I mean, and you can just throw everything out the window, try and knock him out. But the way he's kind of just going back to his boxing and picking his moments.
But you know, give credit to Genadij. He's still in there. He's still trying to find his own shots.
Yeah, he's tough.
He's tough as they come.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's not gonna give up. He's gonna carry on fighting. But I just feel he's a. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice work. And he judges distance very well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The way he gets out of range.
Yeah, it shows good experience. He just sometimes puts that jab out just to measure the range. But yeah, he judges it very, very good.
You've got to be careful with that lean back style, especially with the shots over the top. But you know, he's made Genadij miss.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you've seen Leyton in the gym.
Yeah,
he looks quite heavy-handed here.
Yes.
Has he got power?
Oh yeah, he's got power. He's definitely got power. And the thing is, he's got timing.
Yeah.
And as you know, timing brings with it power. That's all you need.
What I think as well is when he steps up the levels, when people start throwing shots at him, they're a bit more ambitious. I think that's when he'll start catching them cleaner and start putting people away.
Yeah.
Because Genadij, he's a tough guy, but he's pretty much here to survive at the moment.
Alright, here we go into the fourth and final round. But Leyton Collymore in there against Genadij, and it's been, as you say, it's been well, I suppose punch perfect, you would call it, wouldn't you, so far?
Yeah, at times it's been a masterclass. He's been absolutely brilliant. I think he's definitely one to watch for the future.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to use that phrase early on in someone's career, punch perfect, but so far, you know, you've got to call what you see, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Yeah. He's shown maturity in there, and he's shown experience and intelligence. He's got a good array of skills as well. So he switch hits. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he slips the shots. Sometimes he just works off the jab. Sometimes he goes through the gears. He's got a real good array of shots.
To be honest, I've been impressed with him defensively, considering he's got his hands low a lot of the time, and just his measuring range. But even there, the way he just gets his hand up just to block the shots.
And even when he's not got his hands up, he knows where to put his head, he knows where to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, it's very natural, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as second fights go, I've got to say this is one of the most impressive that I've seen on the circuit.
Yeah, he looks rounded, looks well rounded, but I think that's possibly his background in Muay Thai, you say?
What a lovely counter left hook, and Genadij shook his head, which means it probably did land, and Genadij is as tough as they come.
He is tough, he's very tough, but since the second round I've seen a different Genadij. I don't think he's as keen to get involved.
To be honest, a lot of people would have gone in the second round, wouldn't they?
Well, like I say, when he starts fighting people to come to fight a bit more and throw shots, I think that's when he'll start putting them away.
Look at the lateral movement there. Look at the way he spun off the turning circle, as they call it. Those are the dangerous shots around the ear, around the temple.
Yeah, they can affect your balance then, but he just sort of rode that shot as well. If Leyton's like this after his second fight, it'd be interesting to see what he's like after, say, 10 fights.
I think he's the type of kid who you could probably move on quite quick, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could. It's whether you want to. You know, sometimes it's best to take your time with a fighter like Leyton. But after 10 fights, if he's matched correctly, definitely going to be one to watch out for. Nice. And something else that's underestimated in Leyton's style is his jab. Without his jab, he'd be a different fighter.
Yeah, definitely. And what an entertaining 4 rounds. A great performance by Leyton, and well done to Genadij for getting through it as well.
Yeah, brilliant performance, composed. And like you said a bit earlier, punch perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a big round of applause for both of our boxers. Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to our referee Andy Brooks scorecard, which reads 40 points to 36 in favour of your winner, and still undefeated,
There you have it, 40-36, and a very impressive performance there by Leyton Collymore.
Genadij Krajevskij.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.